out of breath. Did he run down here? I like this cop.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Hey guys, welcome back to another installment of Call of Cthulhu. Yeah, let's just get right into it. Yeah, let's get into it. I thought the fire, the mansion, what does it say here? I thought the mansion burnt in a fire. I'm not allowed to ask that. I wonder why. Spot hidden professional. This place is falling to ruin.
I don't believe the fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
Huh. It's really that old.
Come on, let's leave the stories of the dead alone. They've nothing to do with your case anyhow. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Maybe I do.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yep.
Yes.
Your
If something
case.
escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Why is the caretaker still here?
He's clearly not doing any gardening.
You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him.
Oh.
The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
It's a
Or
little
do you want to
weird.
go up there?
A little bit of a weird statement to say. Anything I should be wary of?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched.
Oh.
Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
Oh.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Yeah, it seems, the other ones... We'd already asked that, right?
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you. If only to reassure Silas.
Accept or refuse. Let's
Why not?
accept.
You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Oh. Yeah, we're gonna keep him on our safe side for now. Reach Hawkins Manor. Which way? This way? Let's see what's over here real quick.
Recently fallen.
Uh-huh.
It's as if all life has abandoned the place. Sturdy. And well sharpened.
Can I take it? Nope, can't take it. Wow, that's beautiful. He's going that way, so what's up this way, though? Isn't it weird that we're not going up this way? That seems like the main entrance. Alright, let's go and follow him then, before we lose him.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
Oh.
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Oh, he wouldn't, would he?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Oh.
Is the caretaker still around? Evidence here suggests he is.
It's surprising indeed. Let's try to keep our eyes open.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile
Poor
this
kid.
and steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
Interesting.
Poor kid.
That's it? That's all you gotta say about that? Alright. Well, while you're taking a minute, I'm just gonna go exploring. You know what? I am gonna... It doesn't seem like there's anything else around here. So maybe we are gonna go back that way, right? Alright, well. Let's get to it then. I mean, I'll give you your minute, but, you know, chop chop, you know what I mean? Time is money. And I'm just a detective, I'm not... Oh.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined. But the architecture
1693.
seems too recent.
Huh. Interesting. I cannot get over how much his voice is, like, definitely the voice from, like, Autopsy. Let's head up here, then. Since I'm pretty sure we're gonna come back this way. Was that the tree?
The axe is gone.
Oh.
I'd better be on my guard.
Oh, that's interesting.
I'll have to find another entrance.
Okay. Look how cool this is. Ooh, spooky. Let's go up here. There's still light more. There's still more light, I should say. Couple of rusty tables. The whole place is pretty barricaded up. I wonder what the heart thing is all about. Oh.
This entrance is still in use.
God.
Whoa!
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy,
Oh,
sir,
Jesus.
all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa!
What happened to the cop? He's supposed to be with me.
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on dark water.
Oh gosh. Grab the axe. Do not defile this place. You are hindering the work of the police. I work for
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes like you.
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here. And no baloney.
The police report
gosh.
describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
Oh. You want to get rid of me? You shouldn't. You shouldn't really need this key. What does that mean? Let's go.
No
with it.
one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin.
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Yeah,
Right.
that's it.
This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, right.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do.
Oh shoot!
Go on then.
Gotta take a trophy for
Just
that.
to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
It's got Saltire Diary. Soups quick. Occupation, caretaker of the Hawkins property. Alright, let's read through. The old caretaker of the Hawkins family, Silas Winchester, still watches over the family graveyard and the burned out mansion. Sorry, I'm sitting. Devoted to Charles Hawkins, whom he all but raised, he also has great respect for the memory of Sarah Hawkins and their child Simon. His long months of solitude in the abandoned property have made him very distrustful. Silas puts flowers on the grave of Charles, Sarah, and Simon. Look, they're all in here. There is Sarah. There's Simon the boy. There's Roy Mitchell, owner of the Stranded Whale. Okay. Fitzroy. There's our officer. And Silas Winchester. Okay. Cool. Yeah, vermin. Look.
Pierce, shall we enter?
Alright.
Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
Okay.
You're right.
That's what I was doing.
Let's go.
I was just having fun. That's right. I wasn't fearing for my life or anything.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Duh. Pearson Officer Bradley explored the gardens of a Hawkins mansion. The family lies in the graveyard of the property, guarded by Silas Winchester. The old caretaker, still faithful to his employees, keeps watch on the place, armed with an axe. Pearson Bradley managed to calm him down. Well, okay, Bradley did nothing, and finally get a hold of the key to the Hawkins mansion. They enter the building, looking for the scene of the fire. Okay, alright. So far, so good. You know, I feel like we're doing a pretty good job. Yeah, let's cut to it.
Follow me.
Oh.
I know the place.
Okay.
Who left this light on?
Please. The vermin, probably. So why is everything... Oh, I guess there are vermin. Okay. Never mind. Nothing to read here. Ooh. What is... Wait.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
L2 and L1 to reconstruct the scene. Bam. And psychic abilities. Yes. Yes.
What kind of meat is this?
That's what I get out of that's the big medicine lift. All right.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Oh, look at that. And he dropped over his seat. He was pissed off about something. Oh, here's a broken plate. That means somebody else was also a little scared.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
Which is what angered Dad over here. It's like, don't you lose the food I put on this table, right? And then here's homegirl over here, Sarah Hawkins.
Sarah Hawkins didn't eat. Was it because of the meat or something else?
Oh, that's interesting. It could be because
something happened at this table. An argument?
It seems like he wanted them to eat this meat, right? Dear old Dad wanted them to eat this random looking octopus meat. I don't know what this is. And she's buying time. The kid drops it, maybe because he doesn't want to eat it, right? And she's like, calm down, Charles. And he's like, God damn boy, something wrong with him. Oh, look at this painting. Anything else I am missing here? Anything? I think I got it all. Alright, let's leave it.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Yeah,
Working,
maybe.
officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Alright, you can maybe slow your roll a little bit there. Add a little romance to our... Oh, look, it does have something.
Sarah Hawkins and little Simon. The perfect picture of the middle-class family.
Well, but the perfect picture would also involve the dad, though, wouldn't it? Okay. Charles, no! I'm sorry, Dad! I'm sorry! Right? I'm getting too into this. Okay, so I know we're gonna go in there. Let me just check out what's over here. Oh.
Charles and Sarah's wedding is painted by Sarah herself.
Oh, Sarah painted that. Look at that. Wait, do you see that? Is that flowers? Or is that like the hem of her skirt willowing because of some ghost, maybe? And what is he holding? What is that? Interesting. Okay. I dig it. Oh.
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Charles Hawkins poses like an explorer. Then yes, he was. In front of exotic ruins. It is common knowledge that he wasted away his fortune on expensive trips. What was he looking for? The caption reads, Edward Pierce was Charles Hawkins and some kind of explorer. Oh, that's what he just said. Duh. Okay, cool. And
Too much rubble.
Yeah.
I'll find an easier way.
Well, yes, thank you. Thank you so much. I was literally going to say that. Same thing.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Alright. Now, before we go down our psychic abilities, let me make sure there's not something that we're missing here. Nope. Okay. And psychic ability. Alright. Okay. Oh, look at this.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Oh, yes. Yeah. I just don't know if I can live with myself.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
Interesting. Also, now, couldn't possibly be that what they ate was something like that, right? We'll get there. We'll get there, guys. Oh, look, there's legs.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others?
He left a trace, but why would he... I mean, not to get gross about it, but, like, wouldn't a charred body leave, like, a residue of, like, tarry liquid behind? Versus, like, the absence of fire?
They had a fight.
Oh.
Why?
Oh, look at that. Oh. Charles, get away from him! Sarah! Right? Oh, look, there's her chute. Wait. How do I get down? D? There we go.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
So she falls back. Gosh, okay, let me see here. Charles, get away! And then he pushes her down, knocks her over. Somehow this lamp falls because of that incident. I'm gonna assume the kid at some point angered Dad. Or he attacked the kid, and then Sarah attacked him because of that, knocking over the lamp. Oh.
Did it stop at the time of the fire?
What time is it there? It is 10 o'clock exactly? Yeah? It's a weird looking clock. Okay. Alright. So he is drinking, gets up, maybe smacks kid around. She gets into a fight with him because of that. He knocks over the lamp. At the same time, he knocks her over. She's passed out. Kid is passed out. And Charles Hawkins, for whatever reason, also dies in the fire. Unless the series of events is that he got into the big fight, and because of that, he gets into like a drunken stupor. Yep. Let's walk outside. Maybe that'll help it. Oh, that was the last thing I needed.
Did someone escape the fire?
Haha. Someone did try to escape the fire. That is Charles. That has got to be Charles. Okay. That's got to be Charles.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident.
Mm-hmm.
This was a fight.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she threw the lamp at him. Charles,
Someone
stop. You're going to
fell
hurt
here.
him. Yep. That's
A
exactly what
desperate
happened.
attempt to flee.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sarah was protecting her son. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
It's official. The police botched this investigation. The clues don't match. The fire wasn't an
I
accident.
firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Yeah, I agree.
What's your theory?
What's your theory? The couple had a fight. This is arson. This is a crime of passion.
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
Yeah.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Look at this.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. History of medicine. Okay, this is another anthology. Oh.
This door is locked.
I'm gonna say that next time I'm walking around. I'm gonna be like, this door is locked. This door is locked.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose?
I'm gonna think it's Charles Hawkins.
This door is blocked from the outside.
How do you know that?
The lyrics of the drunken sailor. A sea shanty.
A sea shanty. Can you imagine dating this guy? Like, our main character's voice? It'd be, like, intense.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Dated 1818.
Okay. I gotcha. Ooh, look at this room. That's cool. Oh, spooky music. Spooky, spooky.
Moby Dick. Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale.
And whale. Okay.
Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
And a whaler. Oh.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
What's that? It's a weird sound. I can talk to homeboy over here. Look at him. Right up there. The old rot. Nothing over here. Another painting of hers. Oh.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. Just check these out. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's beautiful.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
Okay. Oh, it suddenly got very dark. You see that?
Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies.
Interesting. Oh. There we go. A little bit of extra light there. What is that? That's so scary that it does that.
A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
They gotta be cursed, right? Because they ate that whale. Whatever that whale was. Ooh, this is cool.
There's something disturbing about this painting.
It's like destruction. Then also look at all the other pieces to it.
20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
They just like went all in on like anything dealing with like the sea, right? They were like, yeah, if it's interesting. A crowbar found in Hawkins Manor. It probably belongs to the caretaker Silas. Does it?
A crowbar could prove useful.
And that door does not open. Okay, we'll check that out. We'll check that out. Let us go in here.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I have always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Wow. Last week, she again terrify my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to reoccur, believe me that although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully yours, Anton Willard. What a douche. Put your lady in her place. Give me a break. What a douche. What a douche. Have we been down there? I think so. Let's keep going upstairs. Ooh. Woohoo. Nothing over here. Nothing of the sort. This door's busted. Ooh, rats.
Locked.
Also locked. Oh.
The boys' room.
What? Psychic. Oh.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
Adorable.
Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy.
Yeah,
What
seriously.
was wrong with this family?
Maybe there was something wrong with the kid. Oh, look at this.
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them?
Oof.
Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
And we're back. I don't like that this room is so dark. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Oh, that's the original. Look at that.
Locked.
That one was locked. Did you see that? What's with the question? What am I doing?
What will her room reveal about her? Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
Huh.
Perfect.
What did I get? Ooh, look at that. Hold on. One final look. This looks like a hiding space. And, yeah, that's about it. Right? Yeah, access to bed. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Now we're getting good somewhere. We are getting to something.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult?
Uh-huh.
Looks like a revocation ritual. Was she trying to invoke something or banish it?
That was some points over on the occultism side. Revocation ritual. Okay, alright.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Huh.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Let's see, January through April. Boston client, JF, Boston client, FS. And then again JF, again FS, again the Boston client, and then a whole bunch by FS. That's kind of weird. Dr. F bought one. AD bought one and returned it. That's interesting. Again, FS, Dr. F, treatment, the Shambler for FS as a gift.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's
why.
FS. That's FS.
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
My very dear Sarah, ever since you left to bury yourself away on the Lost Island, your art has been attracting increasing numbers of collectors. I beg you to send me some new paintings. The last ones, so somber and strange, moving as no other paintings have been, are selling at a premium price. Your percentage of these most recent sales is attached. Do not forget your friend, who was the first to recognize your genius and display it to the world. Affectionately yours, Maximilian L. Huh. Yeah, all he really gave a shit about was, like, that she was selling. All of a sudden, he was like, yeah. Give me more paintings.
Locked.
Oh. Boo. And there's, like, scritches. Look at all these scritches here. I feel like Dead by Daylight is, like, kicking in. I'm like, I need to get the killer. Or the survivors. Okay, cool.
Bradley? Is that you?
What was that? What's that? A key! Okay. Did I miss another key somewhere by any chance? I feel like I might have. Oh, more scritches. See this?
Is anyone there?
Oh. What? Isn't that us? Freaking kidding me? Oh.
You! Stop! Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise.
Aw, you kidding me, dude?
You right?
A man was hiding on the upper level.
Yeah.
He ran when he saw me.
Literally just
He
jumped
can't
off
be
of
far.
here. You dumbass. God. Really, dude? Really?
This door is blocked from the outside.
Okay, so he clearly didn't go there. Here, let me do my
I'll cover you.
detective work for you. Jesus. Oh. Gotcha, okay.
This door was closed earlier.
Which door? Oh, it was closed, yeah.
Where did he go?
Uh-huh. Or
As if the
switches.
bookcase has been moved several times.
Okay. Alright.
It looks like an old seaway map.
Oh. Somebody has added coordinates to this old sea map. They make up a journey. Interesting. Okay.
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here? I don't see any way out.
Oh, it's an oil refill.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well.
Okay.
I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph.
Yeah,
Probably another friend of Hawkins.
Interesting.
It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why.
Okay, let me see. There's the dock. Oh, that's really hard to read. Alright, well.
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor.
Yes, it is.
Seems like this came from a log.
Oh. Monday. Let's see how many. Woo! Woo! Keeps going. Okay, we'll come back to
There
this.
must be a link with the Seaway map.
Alright, okay.
This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Aha. I've got to find coordinates. Okay. Here, I'm coming back to this.
There must be a link with the Seaway map.
This had coordinates. 42 north, 70 south, Darkwater Island. We sailed north all morning. Yada yada, Orpheus. This season, I preferred it when the whales disappeared without a trace. Yada yada. We dropped anchor near a village. The inhabitants say that the waters are red with the blood of the sacred beast, and to follow them is to defy the gods. I told them that I only feared God Almighty, but in the loneliness of the hold, I am scared. Friday, June 14th. We have sighted a huge whale in the distance. Maybe that's the whatever that big thing is. It seems to be on the sentence. And for all song, Hamilton wants it. We caught it. Here it is. 33 north, 53 west. We've caught it. The most grotesque whale I've ever laid eyes upon. It will go into my memory as the biggest catch ever. Men have died, and we have gained glory. This day will be celebrated for years to come. Orpheus and return to the empty holes. The Scylla and the Hamilton are only memories. 33 north, 53 west. 33 north. And then 50. Wait, how do we do this? Where is the middle? This is the middle. 53 west. I can tell which one is west and which one is north. So that's the west, right? I get it.
Looks like it worked.
Ah, yes.
Well done, Pierce.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I just, it's like, whatever, it's like nautical terms. Whatever, you wouldn't get it. You wouldn't get it. It's like not even like your thing. You're just a cop. I'm the detective here. All right. I think we pause it here. What do you guys think? I think this seems like a good place to stop. So we'll pick it up here next time. Hope you guys liked it. If you guys do, please hit the like or subscribe button. And if you don't, well, just stick with me. Come on. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? We're gonna go figure out what's inside this scary behind the bookshelves cave-like place. And then at the end of it, you might actually have some fun. So whatever. But yeah. Thanks, guys. Cheers.